mistake. It's damn namaste. And darling, mama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to katanas, cause
I can show you that underground music, right? I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Totoro, told you. Wait, don't even know you. I'm a long trip, blick of my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss, Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I won't miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Right to the air goes Nix. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked Picked off by Foyesade Aluakin. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Nix to the air. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 1. Now it's Nix. He gets it to Cooks. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap. The coverage keyed in on him since that last.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Second and a couple. To throw is Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Throwing Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos... On first and 10, here's Nix. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
To throw, here's Nix.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, the Broncos send Corliss Waitman out to punt.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Nix on 1st down.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal set.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix.
Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
He'll get this down to the 38.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Nix throwing on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Nix.
This one swung out to Williams.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The give is to McLaughlin.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Nix. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nix to throw on 1st down. A throw over the middle taken in by Troutman. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Straight ahead, Estime. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Now 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. 1st down, here's Estime. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Operating from the gun. Nix. Going to throw right side here. Complete. So a little chunk there on 1st as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Nix from the shotgun. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That, the definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a first down. And that is the play of the game right now. Had to have the conversion to keep this one going in OT, and they got it.
They don't get it. As you noted, it's over. Down 3, they had to have it, picked it up. Now they get ready to go again with a new set of downs.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That is caught, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Joshua Hines-Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for the Jags, they finished the regular season with another win. They're 15th against just 2 losses. And now they'll have the week off as...
Do what I should, man. Point, do what I could, man. Point, do what I should, man. Point, do what I could, man. Point, do what I should, man. Point, do what I could. Point, do what I should, man. Point, what I could.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. On 1st and 10, Colbert. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Back to throw. Colbert. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did. And
he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
First down, Colbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Off play action, Colbert. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Colbert. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Colbert. Short throw caught by Bowers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Colbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A throw over the middle, taken in. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Colbert. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Colbert. Short throw caught by Bowers. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Colbert. Being chased out left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw. Colbert. Touchdown Raiders. Brock Bowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. That pass also evens the left. Throwing on first down. Colbert. Quick throw there is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Looking to throw. Colbert. And the pressure gets to him again. Josh Hines-Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and... On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Colbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Operating from the gun. Colbert. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Colbert. Short throw caught by Bowers. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a 1st down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. On 1st and 10. Colbert, short throw. And the ball is knocked out. And the Jags grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Operating from the gun. Colbert. Open man is Tucker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back to throw. Colbert. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And now off to the races down the right side. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Throwing to start the drive. Colbert, short throw, caught by Bowers.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw on second down. Colbert throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an...
Throwing after the interception. Colbert. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Colbert. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Colbert. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. The Jaguars season will continue at least one more week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
I met a girl and she needs to be piece of dating all night long. I met a girl and she needs to be I'm just a mess, so I guess that is complicated. She's like I just want a piece of dating all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown, It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. She burns a rush to my skin, kills me slowly. She holds me in her arms, her hands, the same. I met a girl and she needs to be I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like a cheese, and I just want a piece of it all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown, It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. Like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown, She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown,
Today, it's the National Football League. It's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Well, this is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They run again on first down. Cook, a good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From midfield, here's Allen. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Here's Ryan Rico now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Down, and they're going to throw with Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. throwing now is Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. First down, Allen. This is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Allen throwing on second down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to be incomplete. So we are halfway home. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Starting the third quarter with Cook. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
first down. Here's the run with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On play action, Allen. That's pulled in by Brooks. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. One final try here for Allen, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he gets this up past the 40. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Allen again. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Allen to throw it. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And it's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. This win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a load. My mind stunning like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you wanna count up.
Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, some L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on time.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 60.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday.
fake it. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they work this out past the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here's 3rd and 9.
To throw is Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Motion left, Cup. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To the air again, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that
They begin the drive with Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
This will be fielded at the 17. They juked him.
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing is Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he checks this one down to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trayvon Walker. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until... On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Play action, Stafford. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Joshua Hines-Allen. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Up the middle, it's Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage. Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established. Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, Stafford here. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Stafford. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause. Throwing again at Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. For Jacksonville, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive. Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean, did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right. Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there. are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.